Urasku. Uruta wewe. Inacho nikasomea. Katika somo. Intero programma wala sogari. Bwana mso wala bwana. Ngada kwa kwa mnamuzi ngada bwana. Imweka so. Hapa Biblia ni na mara post na ndio anafanya Mungu mpaka wala baadaye Dewa kaona wengi ndio hata gugu mwenye mngevu na mama ya sio sababu na mgonja pia ndio sio ndio wanasema ni kufikia nje jini hivi mnamo mngevu gugu hanya ngo yao na pia zaidi na msomo mngevu era da bwana ya kana kufikia na kama ndio wale ndio inato divishi ndio yao ingia ya bwana bwana ndio ndio bwana mama bwana hata wewe ni kakero mama lazima tumkulaze ada nimeta kupanti na yenu ndio ni so bali kama sisi tuya obi Mungu ni kitu story human story what is doing someone is with human cannot be if you are human if you are still a man you need to be busy but in your business you should find it maybe 2 minutes 5 minutes 10 minutes or 30 minutes just to go through all the messages that are being sent to your fellow friends. You should just check me out and we are running from the every person. They just share now that say this kind of style. Oh, I don't know if you propose. I probably when online you can beat. It's okay. The same as me with my counterpart. Yes. Then we beat. Then we are online as the other. Nga ingani lipize, iya lipize, nungi ya. So, ako ang lipize, ako ang lipize, ako hey, good people. At one, let's start. Oh yeah. Right now, you. Okay. Yep. So, Kamadika. Yes, Amaria Barbara.
my job to give you anyway. Sometimes you don't do work because you like it, but because it is necessary.
Did you see my attention on your email?
If you sent it late?
No, it wasn't late.
Okay, if you send it early enough, I don't have the documents here, I have checked. I don't know your name. What's your name?
Sharon Kumwene.
Sharon?
Kumwene.
Okay.
What is the information?
It will show if you send in good time. Now, if you send in late and you want me to mark it, you are supposed to pay. I think this is 5,000, right? Yeah. What's the penalty? Yeah. So I will have to check. Okay, next week when I come, I'll give you the invitation to see who has problems with assignments.
I think next one we will sent to.
So now I believe by student instructions. Sure. Maybe next time I'll take those instructions. That I should behave in this particular way. There are so many students, so sometimes you cannot respond to each and every thing you receive, unless it's a question. When a student asks you a question, I'm supposed to respond. But when you are sending me something that I am expecting and everybody else is sending, is sometimes difficult. Second assignment. Discuss the role and relationship between leadership and sustainable development. Discuss the role and relationship between leadership and sustainable development. Due date should be October 20. Spelling exceeding again. I was doubting. Join it. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Any question there?
Excluding coverage and reference.
Sorry?
Excluding coverage and reference.
Yes. That's the one I I don't want you to get the question wrong.
Discuss the law. The law and
relationship
between
leadership and sustainable development.
Okay. Tuchokea mkomenipo. Since there are no questions. Today we will look at systems leadership. For sustainable development. Systems leadership for sustainable development. That's what we will look at today. Systems leadership for sustainable development. Systems. Systems leadership. Basically, this is one of the strategies for achieving is one of the strategies. One of the strategies for achieving systematic change is you go for systems leadership. Systems leadership. Now, we need to understand this concept. This is a new concept. It's an emerging concept. Basically, arising due to the issues of sustainable goals, MDGs. You have heard of them, right? 17 of them. This has been in response to issues of poverty, issues of inequality, issues of food insecurity, and so on. So, these MDGs were in response to this, I don't know whether I would call it a crisis or a situation. The Sustainable Development Agenda, which has about 17, right? I'm assuming you are aware of them. Is anybody not aware of these Sustainable Development Goals? You are aware of them? Yeah. They have been all over in the newspapers and the goal, these goals were set, the target date was 2030. The 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. There were 17 interrelated Sustainable Development Goals. Each of these 17 interrelated Sustainable Development Goals represent a complex system. So, for example, if you are talking about reducing poverty, it's a complex system. If you are talking about achieving gender equality, it's a complex system. If you are talking about access to education, if you are talking about water and sanitation, all these sustainable development goals, these interrelated sustainable development goals, these represent a system. Are we together? They represent a complex system. So, for example, climate. If a goal is about reducing emissions, in those 17, just go and Google, you can see on each of those 17 goals which are there. There are a number of them and they are interrelated. 17 of them, these sustainable development goals. So each one of them represents a system. So one example is, for example, is climate change or climate. The other one is food. There's also health, and so on and so on. There's water. So this concept of systems leadership is coming out, realizing that all these goals, all these sustainable development goals, they are interrelated, and each one of them represents a complex system. Each one of those goals represents a complex system. Therefore, it calls for system leadership. Are we clear on that?
Yeah.
You see the interrelationship, right? Okay. So, it's no longer just about top-bottom approach. It's no longer about just one leader saying, you do this. We do this, we do this, we do this. It can't work. Because each one of those goals represents a complex system. So you need to adapt. You need to look at approaches that can work. You need a system leadership. So system leadership then becomes a tool for our time. It becomes a tool now. Once you recognize that these interrelated goals, each one of them represents a complex system, you need system leadership. It's a new approach. It's an emerging approach. So, what are we saying? System leadership, therefore, is about skills and capacity. It is a set of skills and capacity. So you need a leadership that has skills and capacities that can be used to catalyze or enable and support a process of system change or system level change. Okay? So it's basically a set of skills and capacity that the leader or the organization should use to enable or support the process of system change, system level change. We need to change in order to achieve some of these objectives, sustainable development objectives. And so it has three main components. Three main integrated components or elements. These three are the individual, two, the community, three, the system itself. So you have the individual, the community, and the system. These are the three interrelated components of this leadership, of this system leadership. So at the individual level, what you need is the skill of collaborative leadership. At an individual level, at the leader level, or you and me, you need collaborative leadership skills. So what do we mean by collaborative? So we need those skills, collaborative skills. Why do we need that? We need that because it will enable learning and trust building and empowering actions for all of us, for a common good, for a common goal. So we need to collaborate to enable learning and do trust building and empowering ourselves for action. For a common goal. Remember when we were looking at definitions of leadership, what leadership means? We said setting goals, assisting others, and making a goal as a common goal. Okay? Now, at individual level, the individual needs to attain these collaborative leadership skills. So you can do something for the common good. The second one, which is community. Here, the skills should be coalition building and advocacy. Coalition building and advocacy. What do we mean? We mean at the community level, communities should have skills to build coalitions and advocacy. So that you can bring in all the stakeholders for action. In a community, what kind of stakeholders are we talking about? They could be religious organizations, they could be political organizations, they could be civil society organizations, they could be traditional leaders. All these are stakeholders. So you need to build coalitions, meaning working together. And you need to advocate for working together and for change, for action. That's what the community has a role to play in this, to change the system. When we say change the system, what we mean is change the way we have been doing things. What has been the way we have been doing things? How do you change the system to a system that can allow you to achieve sustainable goals? I think it's better when you come in with a lot of civilization. Meaning respect those who are in here and don't stay. So you have to do it very quietly. Like, fortunately you didn't wear a go-go, so you didn't make noise from your shoes. But maybe opening of the doors and putting the chairs. Good thing about university is that university students are always on top of the game when it comes to respecting other people and respecting themselves, which is a good thing. Anyway, so community. You can do it without making noise, guys. It's not necessary that we should know that you are tired. Yeah, so we shouldn't know, not the whole class knowing that somebody is hungry. No, please. You can hold your mouth, close your mouth, are joining. So, this coalition building and advocacy is not only just within your community. Of course, you have stakeholders in your community. You need to build coalitions working together within your community. But also, your community and other communities. So it's both within and external, between organizations, between communities. And then number 3 is what we call the system itself. So you can imagine that if you want to change the way you have been doing things, if you want to change the system, first of all, you don't change something you don't understand. You can't change something you have no knowledge of. For you to change something, first of all, you have to understand the system. What are we doing? And where are we failing? Why are we not moving? Why do we fail to set goals and convince others to agree that this is a common goal? Where are things missing? So first of all, you have to understand the system that you want to change. That's why it's an important component of this system's leadership. The individual, the community, and the system itself. So what are the things that need to be addressed in the system? Is it the people who are holding offices? Or is it the way you call for your meeting? Who is responsible? Who is responsible for action? How is the system? How is it working? If you can't do that, if you can't understand the system, there is no way you will bring a change in systems. So those are the 3 interconnected elements in sustainable leadership as a tool for change, for managing change. What I said was you need to understand the way you are doing things. Okay? The way things are done, which is called a system, right? When we say system, what do we mean? It's a way of doing things. This is your system. So, first of all, you need to understand your system. If you are even to manage it, or to lead it, or to use it to implement something. Okay? So, maybe the way you organize your meeting is the system that will be set up, for example. That all our meetings are supposed to be happening on the Saturday afternoon. And the one who goes for decides on the meeting of the agenda is so and so and so. This one is the one who takes minutes. And the way we implement whatever we have agreed is in this way. We agree in this way. We implement in this way. So a system has been set up on the way you do things. So first of all, before you can even implement a change or improve on something, first of all, you need to understand it. Am I clear? change, if you are a leader and you are leading a systems change, what are the elements or what are the steps? What kind of framework do you have? One framework which is very prominent in the discussion of systems leadership is what is called CREA. This framework is called CREA. Which is just an abbreviation. For you to bring in systems change, the CREA framework is one of the most common ones that has been discussed recently for leading systems change. So, what does CREA mean? The first C, honestly, C, they are not more than one, it's just one C. CREA. CREA, the first C is convene and commit. Convene and commit. So one framework for leading systems change. One model you can use for leading systems change is CREA. C stands for convene and commit. Convene, like you convene a meeting, convene. So convene and commit. So this one is convene and commit. Convene and commit. So what do we mean? It means you have to have a dialogue to address, for example, a complex issue of mutual consent. So maybe there's too much malaria in the village. You have to convene and dialogue. So engage in dialogue to address a complex issue of mutual consent. So what are your shared interests and goals? What is your vision? What is your goal in addressing this issue of mutual consent? Convene to do that, and then you commit to working together in new ways, not in the old way, in new ways to create systematic change. Systematic change. When we say systematic change, it means changing the way you are doing things. The idea is that if you do something the same way all the time, don't expect a different result. Doing the same thing in the same way, you should not expect different results. I'm sure you have heard about this saying, right? There is that fashion, and you are wondering why you are not changing your life. It means the way you are doing things is not bringing any change. convene, you dialogue, discuss the issue of mutual consent, the elements of the system that needs change, you need thereafter commit to working together in new ways to create systematic change. And in what I'm saying, you should be underlining in your notes certain words there that are key. Okay? Let me help you. Engage in dialogue. You should underline that. Why are you engaging in dialogue? You are engaging in dialogue to address complex issues of mutual consent. Mutual consent. Key word. And then commit to working together in new ways to create systematic change. New ways to create systematic change, underline that. Because those are the key things in systems leadership. If the system is not helping, we need to do something. We need to approach it in a different style. We are not going to use charisma or authoritarian or whatever transformation. We need to look at systems. How do we manage systems? How do we change systems? How do we improve on systems? So it's called system leadership. So that's the first C, convene and commit. L, I think it's L, yeah, L. This one is look and learn. Look and learn. This is coming from the three components of system leadership. We said it's individual, community, and system. So, you need to map the system. You need to look at the system. So you need to, when you are convening and discussing, you also need to look at what are the components of this system. So you need to jointly build a shared understanding. When you are convening and committing, you need to build a shared understanding of the various components of the system you are using. So you need to look at the system jointly a shared understanding of the various components, the actions, the dynamics, the influences that create that system, and what are the current outcomes. Okay? So you need to understand the various components of this system you are using. Okay? Now, when we are saying what are the actors, what are the dynamics, what are the influences, you know, in a system, you know the major actors. Whether you're an organization or